Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on another CSRF lab in PortSwigger's Web Security Academy. This time it's a CSRF where token validation depends on request method. So the email change functionality. And we need to change the viewer's email address. It doesn't say what we need to change it to. And we have our own credentials. We can log in to test it. Okay, so let's get started. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these videos. I would really appreciate it. We haven't used our thing here yet, so let's try to incorporate that into this test. So I'm going to go to my account and log in as the account provided. And then let's try to change the email to new@email.com. That worked. Let's check it out in the proxy. Of course, I don't have that turned on. Another email.com. There we go. All right. So we did post it and it was a CSRF. So let's send this to repeater and I need to change the victim. Okay, so I should be able to right click on this and do change request method and send it without this. At least that's what I expect. And this shouldn't solve it. So let's see if this works. Another one. We get a 302. Let's check our email address. And we did get it changed. So that's how we're going to solve this. We're just going to have the victim visit a URL page, a URL, and this is going to be it. And then we'll change their email address. So easy peasy. Let's start our script. This is going to be called token validation depends on request method. Validation depends on request method.py. And I'm going to use, just to make this go a little bit faster, instead of starting with the template, I'm going to start with what we did yesterday. And I'm going to just copy all of this. Whoops, I need the whole thing. Okay, so payloads are going to change. I don't need a form this time. Everything else is going to stay the same. So for the payload, let's look at our CSRF. So we didn't do this, but CS token in the form only. It was here, and this is what we did. Try get instead of post. Now we need to talk about exploit. We can use a get. So we'll just use this image source URL exploit. So we'll go here and go image source equals, and then blog.base URL. We'll add what we need here, which is this to here. And then we can put in email, what we want the email to be. Let's do, I don't know. What do you want to do? Oh, I need to close this, by the way. I can just do that. Email equals you are at pwned.org. sounds appropriate. So blog.base URL. That should be good. What is the problem? Oh, sorry. I've been writing too much Jinja. In Jinja, you need the double curly braces. Okay, boom, done. Let's Python token validate, and we will grab the home URL. I guess I can just, whatever. Paste this, hit enter, make sure we get a solve. Lab is solved. Woohoo! Boom. Okay, so when we were checking out the function or the change email, functionality in the website, we right-clicked and did change request method. Burp was then able to change that from a post with parameters in the body to a get with parameters in the URL. Once we did that, we removed the CSRF token, sent it, and made sure it worked. And then once we verified it worked, we did the same here. We set our email and then our payload. Because it was a get, we could just use image source as our payload with the URL. And once the victim, visits this payload, this HTML is going to fire, which will do a get request to the URL provided. That will change their email. And then we checked if it was solved. So a super fast one, super easy, but hope you liked it. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.